I am walking towards the Secret Garden. It's on the south side of the school. Video is going to be a little shaky, but you can see kind of the curbs that we put in there, and even from here you can see the flower pots by the trees. It's really something very special. We plant those with the kindergarten kids, and it's a lot of fun. Right now we have the marigolds that are left over from the last time we planted the kids, and we also put in a few more mums, and there's also begonias and petunias. So the kids really are a huge help with that, and they're a lot of fun to work with. Okay, over here along the side of the building you'll see several raised beds. Okay, and they have perennials in them. Now we maintain these, and as you can tell, it's a shady spot, and it's dry because it's right by the side of a building. There is water over there, but it's kind of hard to water it, so we don't do it that often. We've really chosen things that'll just do really well in this environment. That aster hopefully will be blooming by the time pumpkin patch comes around. And you can tell that there's just some plants in here. These raised beds are brilliant. They are incredibly helpful for keeping the plants contained and to cut down on the weeding. And they just basically always add a little structure and look tidy. It's a really nice thing. If you want to have some small perennial area in your garden, I highly recommend doing something like these raised beds, because they're just so helpful in making it look better with a lot less work. And as you walk down, you can see that we have them going all the way to the end of the building. And here's an aster that's in pretty lovely bloom, but unfortunately it's a little bit too shady to see it well. You'll have to come and look at it for yourself. It's early October when I'm taking this, before pumpkin patch. And this is looking at it from the other direction. It's probably not a great view because the sun is in my face. It's about 9:10 or 9:15 in the morning right now. And here are some of the pots that we plant. As you can tell, the marigolds are still doing just brilliantly, and supplemented with a few mums, and there's a beautiful pot with some pink begonias back there. The kids love planting the little plants, and it really helps them learn. And when they come during the summertime, they can see how they grow, and they understand that what their teacher tells them is true. Plants grow. The purple, there is a purple aster. It is actually perennial. We've been experimenting a lot with putting perennials in pots this year. This obviously needs to be watered. It's supposed to rain tonight, so I'm not going to water it today. But that's something that we do too. Make sure everything stays alive. Okay, you can kind of see the undulating curve, and here's a lovely little spot to sit next to another pot with some marigolds and a purple aster, which is probably a little difficult to see in the shade, and another mum there. This area, we call it the Secret Garden, even though most of it's not very secret. But when you get back here, which is very close to the front of the building, you can see there's this little pathway that comes up behind the shrubbery. Okay, there are some kalmias and some very large hydrangeas growing here. And in here, you can see there's a lovely little bench and a couple of other flower pots. And you can have a little seat in that bench there and just kind of look around you and see the plants around you. It's a quiet little secluded place. I often see people here who are jogging on the weekend or walking their dogs, just kind of sitting here, chilling out and relaxing, and the kids really like it too.